Hey guys, it's Amadou here. So I'm just recording this quick video as like a daily video documenting my journey to building my freelancing business while working a 9 to 5. I think I'm gonna want to record these videos almost every day. I think that's a format that works pretty well on YouTube, and I've been wanting to produce content for as far as I know, and this is probably the best way to do it without flashy editing and none of that. So sounds pretty good. It's currently 7:23 a.m. I woke up at like 6:20. I went for a quick run, came back, showered, and now here I am. So you can kind of have a little bit of a dive into what's my morning routine. Like I say, I usually wake up between 6 and 7. Very rarely I wake up after 7, and usually that's around 7:30 at most. I try my best not to use an alarm to wake up, so I have my alarm set up at 7:30. So in case I really don't wake up naturally, I still have that alarm, and it's gonna allow me to wake up at the latest available time to still go through my morning routine and get to work without too many issues. So I wake up at around 6:40, 6:50 is my usual average wake up time. First thing I do is I get up and I go straight for a run. I hate running, historically hated running, always hated running my whole life, and that's exactly why I do it first thing in the morning. Now, not only for the whole look at this shit, not only for the whole David Goggins thing with you start the day with the hardest thing you have to do, or the eat the frog concept, which is pretty cool, but basically because it's the fastest way I can get some exercise, so I can take my exercise. Hold on, let me show y'all. Okay, right, so I have like a habit tracker, as you can see. I don't know if you can see it. So I have wake up time, sleep time, meditation time, exercise, reading, and journaling, right? And I track them almost every day, and I think it's what doesn't get tracked can't get improved. Anyways, just so I can tick up the exercise button, the exercise part in the habit tracker. Plus, I feel like for my long-term health, my heart is something that I don't train at all. I go to the gym, usually try to go at least 3 times a week, and I'll occasionally play basketball, but especially recently, like the last 2-3 weeks, I haven't gone to play basketball at all, and so my heart doesn't get worked out at all. And just something I realized that I want to make my heart stronger. I don't have the data, so I haven't run any tests, but I think I can make my heart stronger, and I want to do that. I don't think my heart's super strong. Actually, there have been multiple instances where I felt like my heart is not pumping enough. Of course, it's all stupid young nigga thinking, but I want to make it better. So I just started running and taking it slow, starting out going slower, and towards the end of my 10-15 minute run, I try to go a little bit faster, and that kind of works out pretty decently for me. It's also really good because in Barca pretty much everybody's running, so you see whenever I go running, even at today at 6:30 I was out there running, and it was packed with people, not packed, but every 30 seconds you will come across somebody else who's running, so that's pretty, and there will be younger, older, so that's pretty cool. So anyways, I run, I come back home, I take a cold shower, because what other shower can you take in this fucking heat? I don't know. If you're taking hot showers in the summer, bro, you need to be checked out, bro. You have problems. Anyways, I do that. Probably should have turned on the light because half of my face is covered. You can see it, and the other half you can't. But I guess that kind of makes me look even bigger. I don't know about that. Anyways, I go for a run, I come back home, I take a cold shower, then depending on how late it is, I may just get ready for work and go straight to work. And if it's like today and I have some time, I'll just stop in, drop in a little 10-minute meditation session. Like to do them as early as possible, either do it now, or if I get to the office and nobody's at the office, I do it at the office. If I go to the office and there's people at the office, I'll wait until I come back home and do it then. So I do the 10-minute meditation, I journal, plan my day, and then usually I'll either read or get started with my day. So just do some work, go to the office, or get ready to go to the office and all that. So that's kind of like my morning routine. So as far as like actually, let's do something smarter. I'm gonna meditate and then I'm gonna see y'all again. Okay, I'm back. I had to close the window because, bro, like, too hot. I'm sweating. I've been I like 10-minute meditation and I'm already like drenched in sweat. So that's crazy. Anyways, thinking about yesterday. So as of today is the 1st of July, 2025. Yesterday was the 30th of June, 2025. Obviously here in Barca. Yesterday was kinda alright. You can kinda tell just looking at the habit tracker that yesterday was not one of the best days. I woke up at 7:20 a.m. I went to sleep at 20 past midnight. I only exercised, I did not meditate, I did not read, and I did not journal. I did journal actually. I did journal, but I did not read and I did not meditate. Why did that happen? Well, I woke up, as you can see, kind of late because the day before I went to sleep at 11:40 p.m. and I woke up at 7:20 a.m., which is on the later side for me, and that led to me not having time to meditate and journal in my morning routine. I went for a run, I came back home, took a shower, and just had to get back ready for the job. I went to the office, and at the office I drank a lot of hot chocolate. There's a machine that makes delicious hot chocolate with milk, and I maybe throughout the day bought like 4 of those, and they're like 70 cents each, but that was my bad, that was stupid. I drank a lot of hot chocolate. I brought with me some lunch. I had some pasta. I had the pasta after. I also ate brioche with chocolate in it. I ate chicken and what is that? Chicken and sweet mustard sandwiches. So I ate all that. Then I came back home. I made some rice and chicken with all types of spices like curry, curcuma, paprika, all that. And then on top of that, and I had the dinner at like 7 p.m. So that was pretty chill. That should have been the dinner for the day. I should have called it the day, but I was so stupid. I decided at 9 p.m. to order a pizza, and I did that, and I ate the whole pizza, and I drank some Coke as well. So yesterday was, from a nutritious perspective, pretty bad. From a routine perspective, pretty bad. I didn't make any of the call calls or send any of the cold emails I planned to. There is a reason for that, and the reason is simply that I just got enthralled with make.com. If you don't know what make.com is, it's like a website that allows you to create automations. And the thing is that like I just got really drawn in it, and I realized like the power of like automations and AI creating systems and all that. As somebody that as a kid used to be pretty fascinated by programming and stuff, this is like programming made for dummies. Like, it's programming made super easy. You don't need to have you need to have like almost zero technical knowledge to get started with those. And I just got enthralled with those, both make.com and Lovable. Actually on Lovable I made like 2 tools. I'm planning on like restructuring them and using them as lead magnets for my cold email infra offer. And exactly, that's also the reason why I've been so enthralled with make.com, is that I can just create all these systems to make the cold email infra offer way easier on the delivery side, and so that like it's super easy. And plus I can add the whole like, oh, I'm using AI on the pitch, which is pretty decent. And also it's just like some feedback that I got on one of my recent one of the last couple days cold calling. I connected with a guy that was using Clay, and he was like, before using Clay, I was like struggling with my whole like sales. I couldn't get enough leads. I couldn't generate all that. And since I taught my team how to use Clay, since we started using Clay at our marketing agency, we've actually been basically fully booked. And that was like got me into thinking like, hold on, why do I not know any of these like AI automation enrichment tool? Like, why do I not know how to use these AI tools? I'm falling behind, right? I'm planning on delivering using infrastructure from like 2020, when it's like 2025 and we got new softwares and new tech stacks and new things, and so I need to update myself. So that's where the whole like make.com thing came from. And yeah, I decided to like look at this guy on YouTube, which seems like he's the man when it comes to like AI automation for like online business and stuff. His name is Nick Sahav. You can go check him out. I've been kind of diving deep into his content because it's actually pretty good, honestly, and he makes a shitload of money from his community, like $500,000 just from his community, which teaches you how to use make.com and create like do AI automations to make money and sell them and all that, which is kind of insane when you think about it. But yeah, and he also apparently scaled his AI automation agency to like 7 figures, something like that. So that was that. But yeah, I'm planning on definitely like using more and implementing more of the AI stuff. Just learning it first and then using it, and I think it can like not only can it add to like my skill set in general, and I think this skill set is gonna help me a lot through everything, because like these AI automations are insane. Like you can automate basically any task, especially when it comes to like ChatGPT. If you connect ChatGPT, like you literally like can automate anything, bro. Like there's basically no task you cannot automate with this stuff, right? So that's insane. Actually will be interesting to see how some of these automations could be implemented on the job, but obviously being that HP has this massive infrastructure, they're never going to, let me mess up with all of that. And probably I shouldn't even try to do that. It could be dangerous. But yeah, so that's how yesterday's been. That's kind of like where my focus is at. Just reminding you of my goals. I'm trying to build a freelancing business while working a 9 to 5. Currently my 9 to 5 is in sales supposedly. I'm an ISR account manager for HP, and so supposedly I do some selling. The reality is I just basically profile clients. I don't even do that many calls a day. I'm not selling anything directly because I work with the partners, so there's not much selling that goes on. If I'm being completely honest with you here, it's just a regular office job, a little above minimum wage, enough to cover my living expenses, right? Also, another thing, today I'm water fasting because the last couple days I've just been eating shit and like drinking Coca-Cola and just not really paying attention to my diet, right? And so yeah, I'm gonna be water fasting, trying to clean myself up a little bit, because you can't see it, but like I feel a little bit fat right now, so there's that. So yeah, that's about it. I think it's about time I can wrap this up. Maybe tomorrow I'll kind of like make the video from the PC so I can show you a couple of cool stuff I'm planning on using, like lovable.com and make.com. Well, it was great talking with you guys, and I guess I'll see y'all tomorrow. Peace.